Welcome back, ladies and gents. I'm Gorgeous George, and I'm going to do a preview for the Bournemouth game. We got them in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup, and it'd probably be a chance for us to rotate the team from the team that played against Southampton on Saturday, and just give us a rest before the Everton game coming up on Saturday as well. So I think it'd be a chance for players to impress Antonio Conte and try and come into the starting 11 if there is a place when a player comes out injured or suspended like Marcos Alonso is. But yeah, I'm hoping that a couple of youth players do get a run in. I think it's going to be difficult because Bournemouth, they got tonked 4-0 by Liverpool, and they're going to want to be able to come out and try and get a result against us and progress in the competition as far as they can go. And I don't think it's going to be as easy as everyone says, so we need to pick the right team to try and get past Bournemouth without getting knocked out and looking silly and not getting as into the semis of this competition, because really the league is going to be difficult to win. The Champions League is going to be hard to get past Barcelona. The FA Cup is coming up against Norwich, and really we want to try winning both of these competitions that are coming up, is the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup. So yeah, we do want to be getting past Bournemouth, and we've got to play a strong team but also rest players and try and give youth and second string players a run into the team. Don't get me wrong, they've got some really good players at Bournemouth. They've got Jermaine Defoe, who's going to be a threat. I don't know if he's going to start. So yeah, this is my predicted starting 11, the one that I think Antonio Conte is going to go for. I think in goal he's going to put Thibaut Courtois. He might go with Willy Carabao, but I think if we want to progress in this competition, we need to keep Thibaut in goal. I think the back line is going to stay roughly the same. I think we're going to have Azpilicueta. Maybe Clark sort of might come in, maybe Ampadu in the middle. But I do think Antonio Conte is going to go with Azpilicueta, Christensen and Rudiger as our back three. I know it's a strong three, but if you keep them as a strong three, then you can put the youth in around them just to have that cemented back line where they're not going to break away. You're like, oh no, we got youth at the back. So I think we're going to go with that back three of Azpilicueta, Christensen and Rudiger. Then as the left wing back, I think we're going to go with Kenedy as our left wing back. I know because Marcos Alonso is out suspended, so after he picked up a yellow card against Southampton. So it's going to be, I think Kenedy is not a left wing back, but going forward he's absolutely fantastic. He started the other two rounds in the competition, so yeah, I do think Kenedy is going to start. I think on the right wing back is either going to be Sappacosta. I think Victor Moses is going to get a rest. It might be Sterling, might be starting there, but I think Conte is going to go with Sappacosta. I don't think he's going to put too many youth players in where we're going to be at risk of going out of the competition. So I wouldn't mind seeing Sterling start, but I do think Sappacosta is going to start as our right wing back. I think in the middle of the pitch, I think we're going to go with Danny Drinkwater and Ethan Ampadu. I think they worked well in the last round of the competition. So Danny Drinkwater said after our last game in the last round that he was trying to help Ampadu through the game, and he said about Ampadu being a fantastic player, so he didn't have to do much. But yeah, I think Danny Drinkwater is a good person to learn off for Ethan Ampadu. So I think those two will start in the centre midfield roles. Our front line is going to be Willian, Pedro and Batshuayi. Conte did say that Batshuayi is going to start, so I'm happy to see that. I think Batshuayi does need to start, and he needs to impress. He needs to get 2 or 3 goals just to really impress Conte and to say, when Morata is not available, I should be in this team. So I'm hoping he does, because I rate Batshuayi. I think he just needs time. He needs time to learn his trade. We need to play to his strengths, run down to the byline, get the cross in, because he's more of a goal poacher. He's more run onto the ball and hit it first time, not hold up the ball and bring players in around him. I think he's more of a chase the ball down and really play the ball back into him so he could just hit it first time, and that's how he gets most of his goals. So I would like to see us play to Batshuayi's strength and not trying to make him into a player that he's not. So, and I would have liked to see Musonda start, but he's out injured unfortunately, so he won't be starting against Bournemouth. With those three, I think Pedro and Willian got to stay in because they've not had much game time. So I know they've been starting of late, but I think they haven't played many games, so they can start this game and give Eden Hazard a rest, who looks like he needs one. I think the last 2 games against Huddersfield and against Southampton, he wasn't at his best. So I do think we need to rest Eden Hazard. That will be our starting 11. So if you agree with my starting 11, let me know in the comments down below. If you don't, put your predicted starting 11 and who you think should come in, whether it be Clark Salter, Sterling, or anyone else who I've missed. But yeah, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, I do think we need to progress. We need to pick the strongest team that we can play. Like a couple of youth players, a couple of development players, along with a strong back line of Rudiger, Aspilicueta and Christensen. Because I think they look solid against Huddersfield when they played together. So I do think those three are going to start at the back. But yeah, we need to progress. We need to get into the next round. We need to get into the semi-finals and progress in this competition. I know not many teams are taking it serious, and it's only the English League Cup, but it's still a cup at the end of the day. It's still going to be a trophy in the cabinet if we progress in this competition. So I do think it's one we need to go for. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be at Stamford Bridge tomorrow. It's kicking off at 7:45. But unfortunately, I'm not going to be there because I just couldn't get a ticket and I've got a couple of other things on. I might try go down to the pub and watch it, see if it's on down the pub. I know that was something that you liked last time when I couldn't make it to Huddersfield. So yeah, if you want to see me flog it from the pub again, leave me down in the comments below and I will try and find somewhere to go watch the game. But my score prediction, I think we are gonna progress. I think we are gonna get past Bournemouth, but I think it's gonna be a lot more difficult than people think, because Bournemouth need to come out and put in the performance that they didn't put in against Liverpool, and I think the fans are going to want to see that from their team. So I think we're going to win 2-0. I'm hoping that we keep a clean sheet. I'm hoping that Batshuayi gets on the score sheet. I'm hoping that maybe Kenedy gets on the score sheet as well. I just want players who are not really our starting 11 to impress Conte and give him something to think about going into the rest of the season. But yeah, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Leave some comments down below on what your predicted 11 are, what your score prediction is. Leave a like if you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Leave your comments down below on your predicted 11, on your score predictions. Leave a like, and I will see you all next time. Last but not least, come on you Blues!